Okay, Hashcat versus John the Ripper, and they're not energy drinks. They're simply auditing tools used in cybersecurity industry. People are arguing about like it's a football. In this video, I'll make it simple for you what they are, which one to use as a starter without any internet drama, and of course, ethically. Most people think that password cracking is someone cracking at their Gmail account at night, but not this is how it happens. Most takeovers are phishing, malware attack, and password reuse. Here are the four big differences. While using these tools online, in an offline attack, trying to use the password on a live login page, you can get hit being detected or the rate limit or getting logged out. While offline auditing, you already have the password hashes from the previous attack or the audit. So it's you against the maths and time. So Hashcat and John the Ripper mostly live on the offline world. They're used for recovery and auditing tools. So for example, just to check if my employees are using any weak passwords. So Hashcat is mostly for faster performance and John the Ripper is mostly for the flexibility. So it takes the hashes and compares with the password to see what's matching. Round one speed. So simply Hashcat is the winner by far because you use the GPU. So let's just talk about CPU versus GPU. CPU is just like smart worker, but GPU is not really a smart worker but doing thousands of jobs at the same time. So if the job fits within GPU, it's crazy fast, and if it doesn't, you're just paying for electricity for wipes. But one thing worth mentioning, that speed matters if speed is the bottleneck. But if you doesn't know what your data is all about, then being fast doesn't really help. It's just like sprinting in the wrong direction. Round two, flexibility. So real life data is all weird. Formats and exports are weird. It looks like sometimes the data is being possessed. When I say flexible, what I mean is just handling all the garbage data with all the troubleshooting and difficult to know what exactly you're trying to find out of the data. John the Ripper is a Swiss Army knife. Say, for example, it's not the fastest, but it has the screwdriver, and sometimes it's only the screwdriver is all you need to do the job. Round three is the real world results. And to understand the real world results, we need to understand the four different kinds of attacks, flavor which people mix up. Number one is a brute force attack. In brute force attack, too many passwords has been used on one account and ultimately get blocked. Number two, spraying attacks. These are the common passwords being used, being sprayed over a login. Number three is credential stuffing. In this technique, combination of username and the password being used to figure out if they can unlock the account. Number three is credential stuffing. A combination of username and password is used on various accounts, websites. It's mostly being successful because of the password reuse and people don't tend to change their passwords on multiple accounts. And number four is offline cracking. Because offline, the hashes are already there and it's been used and there's no danger of being locked out. But I always advocate that all these techniques being used ethically, of course. One thing to understand that these tools don't crack your password magically. It's people pattern which make the hackers do their work easily. For example, people using their birthdays, using the season plus the year, or some of their favorite names plus their birthdays, mixing like that. So if you are doing repeatable at scale auditing where speed matters, then Hashcat is your way to go. If you are diagnosing weird kind of data, John the Ripper works great. For beginners, I understand this is very confusing and that's normal. And instead of learning these tools in the beginning, I will understand three different concepts. Number one is the difference between using these tools for offline and online and what the hashes are all about. And number third is not to reuse the password, which is the real enemy. After understanding the concepts, I will pick one tool and not keep jumping from one tool to the other after every 20 minutes. It's not really a Pokemon. Okay, if you're watching because you want to be safe, then here's the cheat sheet because it beats all the tools. Please use a password manager because the safest way to keep all the passwords in one place. Number two, use the multi-factor authentication. Number three, use the complex passphrases instead of a normal password. And number 4, if your password is summer 2026, and if you are a business, your minimum requirement should be use the multi-factor authentication, no password reuse, and checking for spring and credential stuff, and obviously awareness training to all the employees. So yeah, speed is Hashcat and messy data is John the Ripper. But always remember, don't reuse your passwords and always activate your multi-factor authentication. By the way, I'm running a small business which provides services for cybersecurity to tightening your posture. By the way, I'm running a small cybersecurity service for small businesses to review their security and tightening and hardening their systems. I will put my details in the link below. If you like the video, comment what else would you do to make your account secure, and I'll see you around. Subscribe and like.